Every year, many tourists come to cycle in the Netherlands. And every year, some of them make headlines. If you don't want to be stopped by the police, you should know the signs. There are two world standards of signs, the mainly yellow and black that the US use, and the blue and red that most European countries use. The system is simple. Round and red means no, and blue means there is something that you must do. Triangular signs give you a warning. So while this means no entry for anyone, it can also be for just cars, motorcycles, mopeds and scooters, bicycles, or all three, pedestrians, and any other combination. It can mean drive no faster than 30 or 60, be no heavier than 25 tons, no higher than 3.7 meters, and it can indicate the wrong end of a one-way street. The blue sign tells you must cycle here. Use this path as a pedestrian, and this one on your horse. Go here only if you are in a motorized vehicle, and here for the motorway. Here you must pay to park. Or only park like this. Park here to load and unload only, and here if you are in a bus or handicapped. This parking is for bicycles and mopeds only. You must turn left, go straight on, right and left around the roundabout. If you are a driver, this is the way to choose your lane. Finally, the right end to enter a one-way street. The warning signs can warn for almost anything, from playing children to deer, cattle, a dangerous junction, a left curve, a double curve, bumps, a pedestrian crossing, a roundabout, and of course other cyclists. Everything combined, it means you cannot cycle up a freeway or a road for motorized traffic only, and where there is a no entry sign for cyclists. But there's always a nearby alternative. Here, no cyclists or mopeds, and even farmers' vehicles. No riding into the wrong end of a one-way street. You must or can cycle on a two-way mandatory cycle path, on a non-mandatory cycle path, and on a mandatory cycle lane, for which there is no sign, and into the right end of a one-way street. So far it's clear enough, but there is the cyclist accepted sign, sometimes also found in words. Suddenly you may cycle into this street as well. That can also be indicated like this. Luckily, that's clear from the road markings as well. No entry for anyone but cyclists. And that can be the case for an entire zone. A dead-end street, but not for cyclists. And you must go in these directions unless you are a cyclist. A red stripe simply means the end of a cycle path. Priority is organized as follows. On a normal junction, traffic from the right has priority. On the same road, turning traffic has to give the right of way to traffic going straight on. But there are signs that change these basic rules. If you need to give priority, there's the international yield sign, and sometimes the stop sign on junctions where traffic can't be seen well enough. If you have priority, it can be over a street to the right, left, or both, as indicated by these three signs. An entire road can also have priority on every junction as indicated by this sign. Cyclists can have priority on a cycle street. Cars are guessed and are not allowed to overtake. Triangles on the road are an extra help to know who has to give the right of way. If these shark teeth point towards you, you have to give priority. If they point to the other road users, you will have to get the right of way. If there are cycle traffic lights, those are the ones you have to obey. They are always on the near side of a junction, as they are for motorized traffic. Never follow the pedestrian lights. They will not get green if there are no pedestrians. Usually, there are also lights at eye level. Sometimes with waiting time indicator. For wayfinding, you must never follow the blue signposts. They are meant for motorized traffic. Cyclists have their own red on white signs. The blue signs may lead you in the wrong direction. And they could mean a 4-kilometer detour as well. When you have reached your destination, make sure you park where that is allowed. This is the general no parking sign, which looks like this if it is meant for cyclists. You can find it on the pavement too. It can also come with a time limit. If you were to park here, your bike may be removed. Confused? There's no need. Cycling in the Netherlands is really very easy.